Hello, everyone. My name is Vivian, and welcome to Vibe with Viv. That's for vision, inspiration, belief, and empowerment. I am a doctor specializing in mental health, and I'm also a relationship coach. I help you heal after you've gone through a heartbreak, whether that's a separation, divorce, or a breakup. My goal is to help you heal. So today what we're going to be talking about is emotional abuse and signs of emotional abuse. And if you haven't watched my other videos, I want you to go back and watch those videos because we talk about some different signs that we're not going to be talking about in today's video. And for anyone who may have gone through an emotional abuse, I just want you to be aware that's the topic we're going to be talking about today. I don't want it to be a trigger to you and from your past experiences. My desire is for you to learn from this and be able to be aware of situations like this where you can help yourself or help someone that you know. So let's dive into today's topic, emotional abuse. So the sign we're going to be talking about today is passive aggression. And with passive aggression, it's something that gradually happens, right? With emotional abuse, it's hard to know that sometimes you're in it because it's hard to pinpoint. You can't really see it like physical abuse and verbal abuse because you can label it and you can see it. Verbal abuse, someone's calling you names, you can see it, you can hear it, you can feel it. And with physical abuse, you can see the trauma, you can feel the hit, and you're able to easily identify that. But with emotional abuse, that's sometimes hard to identify because it's a gradual buildup before we realize we are experiencing it. So with passive aggression is when, for example, your partner has this pent-up emotion, right? Maybe they're angry, they're upset. Something happened that you may not even know that it occurred, but because your partner is unable to address those emotions and things that happened, they start channeling that emotion into their actions. So that's where the passive aggression comes in. So maybe you guys would do things together. Now your partner no longer wants to do those things. Maybe they don't want to do the dishes anymore. Maybe your partner doesn't want to go on a walk with you anymore. And now they're a little bit more aggressive. They're short with you. If you bring something up, it's like an anger. It's like they're just angry and they pick at you for little things that they did not before because they have that aggression there that they can't talk about. And what happens with passive aggression is that as it continues, it can gradually make you feel angry, upset, sad because you don't know what's going on because there's no communication there. So it's frustrating for you if you're the one going through that and experiencing it. And it really becomes abusive when your partner knows that they are doing that and they're using it as a way to have control over you. They're using it as a way to, kind of dictate what goes on in the house, right? And you may be wondering, well, if they care about me, why are they being passive aggressive? Why can't they communicate that? And oftentimes you see that if you look back into their childhood, they may have grown up in a home where, speaking about your emotions and your thoughts was not something that was normal, right? And they haven't learned to process some of those things and how to speak about their emotions in a healthy way. So if your partner is in that place and they can't address those emotions, it makes it hard for you to help them. So until they're willing to accept and identify that and help themselves or seek the help they need, you're going to keep going into that back and forth place where you're feeling hurt, you're upset, you're frustrated, right? So now you have to identify when is enough for you, right? Where are you putting the boundaries? What are you willing to tolerate or not tolerate? Because again, as that continues, the separation in your relationship happens and you're now in limbo. Well, is this the right thing for me to be in or should I not be in it? So passive aggression is a real thing. And the thing is that it gradually happens. You don't realize until you're deep down in it. And once it becomes an emotionally abusive situation, it's toxic and it impacts your mental health and your well-being. So I want you to know that sign for today, passive aggression is another sign of emotional abuse. So let me know how this was helpful to you. Let me know what your experience may have been, or if you've gone through something else, comment below and let me know. And if you would like me to be a support to you, I will link down where you can book a free call with me, and I would love to be a support to you. Until next time, bye with Viv.